Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're making a tier list of Roblox plugins. Yes, plugins are a beautiful thing that save us builders and programmers a lot of time. Let's hop over to the tier list and give these guys some ratings. Now, of course, S is the best, man. If something gets placed in S tier category, you probably should go get that ASAP. We're gonna start things out with Grass Fixer, and this is a beautiful plugin. Basically, when you're using Roblox terrain, grass will come through your parts, your roads, anything like that. And with this plugin, you click one button and it removes all the grass that's under any part. That's gotta be an A tier for me. I mean, it can't be an S. S is like super special. This one, it's very niche. It could be in B, but I've been using it a lot, so it's gonna go in A. PTM, part 2 material? Part 2. Bro, I don't even have this plugin, I don't think. I'm assuming by the logo, it's like one of those low poly terrain makers. So I'm gonna put it, I mean, it wasn't good enough to keep, so I'll put it in C, I guess. Atmos, this is cool. If you suck at lighting like me, you could kind of pick presets. I am going to put this one at C or B. We're going to put it at B. Actually, C. I believe this is a paid plugin, so that does kind of bring it down just a little bit. And it's like only a few lightings. Like, they don't ever update it. So 3D Text 2. This one, definitely an A tier plugin. Very simple to just write on any words you would like. Changing colors, changing fonts, everything. A great plugin. Brush Tool. Oh, like I haven't used it in a while, but it's such a good... I gotta put this in A tier. Brush Tool is basically a plugin where you can select certain assets and meshes, objects, anything, and add them to a brush, and then paint them onto your map, completely randomizing anything that you can. Rotation, scale, wobble, everything. Beautiful plugin. Magic Wand. So I'm gonna put this one in... Actually, I'll put it in C just because it's buggy sometimes. But I will say... Okay, I'm putting it to B because it saved me a lot of time. So Magic Wand is basically just like the one in Photoshop. You can click one part, and then every part that's the same color or name attached to that part will automatically get selected. This saves you a ton of time, especially if you forget to name something. Up next, Celestial Body Dragger. This is pretty cool. I mean, kind of niche though. I just use it to reposition the sun real quick in thumbnails. Like, oh, I want the light coming from over there. So it's like a good plugin, but not like exactly useful. I'm gonna put it in C. Resize Align, that's a B. That is a B. Resize Align, it's beautiful. I think I just used it like yesterday. This one basically makes two parts, resized and aligned. I don't really know how else to explain that one. Like, the parts are always a bunch of weird wedges and stuff. It's not like one simple part. It's a bunch. It's a bunch. Model Reflect. I've tried to use this, I can say. All right. I don't think I had any success with it, honestly. I'm just gonna put it in D tier. Part to Terrain. This one's classy. Let's go here. B. Part to Terrain would be a lot better if it was exact, and I know it can't be because Roblox uses like a 3x3 system for terrain, but that means if your part is like one stud by one stud and you part to terrain it, it's now 3x3. It's not its fault that it's like that, but it would still be better if it wasn't. Archimedes is S tier. This plugin, it saves every day, every life. If you don't have this plugin, you need it. I don't even feel like I have to explain what it does, but if you need to make roads, paths, loops, weird designs, you can do literally anything with Archimedes, and it's the best plugin I've seen in my life, I think. Up next, Load Character. I mean, if you're a GFX designer, this is probably S tier, but it's been buggy the past few times I've used it, so I'm gonna put it here. Color Adjust. Guys, this, I gotta do it. This is an S tier one. This, for a specific reason, is going in S tier. Say you have a commission, and you need to make, let's say, 10 tools, and then they want 10 variation and colors of all of those tools. Instead of hand picking each thing that you need to change each color, you can select the model and just drag a hue slider bar and automatically change the color of everything on that model. This is definitely an S tier for me, just because the time saving in commissions. Event blocks, I kind of skipped to it for a second. I don't even know what this is. So let's just, yeah, let's not have that one. Part counter. It's just a part counter. I mean, D, there's not really a huge purpose. It's just kind of like, hey, you want to know how many parts are in your game? Pretty cool. Waterfall generator. This one's a B. It's cool if you don't know how to make a waterfall or if you just want one real quick, but, you know, you can make a lot cooler ones if you make them custom. Terrain Fixer. I can't give it up to Grass Fixer. It's both made by RoboCrafter, but, like, the uses for it are a bit down for me, so I'm gonna put it in the C tier. I don't really think it's too usable for most people. Resize models. This, I feel like I have to put it in S tier, and I'll tell you guys why. It's the only way you can resize a model. Say you have a mesh, right? And this mesh is 15 pieces, you group it all together and you want to scale it down really tiny. But most of the time, it stops scaling. So it can only go down to a certain size, and if you want it smaller than that, the only way to do it is resize models. So that is definitely a beautiful, beautiful plugin, and it has to be S tier because it does solve a problem. Model Transform. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure I paid 400 Robux for this plugin, and I've never learned how to use it, or it's just, like, it does not do what it looks like it does, and if it does, bro, I can't use it. I don't know how to use it. This one's cool. A fan made this after I made the water tutorial on how to make cartoon water, and basically, you just click a part and then turn on this plugin, and it turns it into the cartoon water. Very niche, so I'm gonna put it here, but it is cool nonetheless. And then this one, this is a live mirror plugin, and it works pretty much like Blender. Say you want to build something on one side, then you just select all of those models, insert the mirror plane, and then click the mirror modifier, and it does mirror it. It is cool, but I don't know if it's actually super useful. So I think, I guess it would be useful for certain people, but I don't find myself using it. If I went off most used, it would go here. I don't think I've ever touched it, really. But it is cool. I'm gonna put it in B, right in the middle. So guys, if you see any of these plugins and you wonder what any of them are, I think I've named all of them, and I'll try to link them in the description below. Anyways, that is gonna wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.